Alright, welcome back to Death Part 2. Thanks for joining me. Let's continue. Okay, so we need to go back to the art room in the old building. Let's go. Alright, so there might be something left inside. Maybe another clue. I don't know. Let's see. Course room? Oh. What is this? A shattered plaster figure is lying on the floor. Right. When Michio was possessed by Kashima, she was hugging the statue thinking it was her teacher. Time to inspect it. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something useful. Upon examining it, I find something that doesn't look like the rest of the statue's fragments. Oh, it's just a tooth. God damn it. What else is in here? Statue of someone with a muscular body. Bulky torso and arms are stained with mold. Some art-related items inside the old shelf. There's a gap behind it. I turn my flashlight toward the gap and find something small rolling in the back. Is it another freaking tooth? Oh, inspect. However, the gap is too near for my arm, even my fingers can't reach the thing. Probably able to get it out if I have something thin to stick in there. Huh, do I have anything like that? Pencil, maybe? Can I use pencils? That reminds me, I think I got something I can use. I used the item to extend my reach and fished the small thing out of the gap. Oh, god damn it, it's just another tooth. New page. Oh. Okay. Anything else? There's a steel cupboard which has clearly been through some things, judging by the dents on the door. Doesn't budge at all when I try to open it. The rail seems to be buckled. Guess it's my time to shine. Thanks, Sho. Sho wraps his fingers around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. And it doesn't budge. This is bad. The door's completely stuck. Unless you're okay with me busting this thing open, that's gonna be difficult. Please don't. Mr. Konoe will get mad at me. Neither Sho nor I can open this. A more dexterous person might be able to do it. Who? So we need another person here. Another person here. Can we bring a doctor here maybe, do you think? There's nothing else here. This place seems scrap news when you're... Alright, I brought the doctor along. Let's see if he can do anything about this. Oh my frick! Oh, you bitch. See if he can do anything with this cabinet in here. Right. Otherwise, what am I supposed to do? Can I give it a try, Yoshiki? I might be able to open it. Can you? Thanks, Daimon. Wrap his finger around the handle and gives it a forceful tug. Did it open? And just like that, what? Just as I expected. Feel free to inspect to your heart's content now. There's a notebook inside. It's a ring binder with a fancy cover, initials SH are engraved. There are entries written inside the binder. It looks like a diary. The letters, etched by pencil, are filled with warmth and softness. I find some familiar names on the last page of the diary. Rei Kashima is a passionate student. Unlike other female students, her eyes are not just fixed on me, but also the work I am doing on the canvas. Though the paintings she submits are always lacking in technique, it is easy for anyone to see that they have been painted in earnest. For me, spending quality time by myself in the old building's art room and focusing on my drawings are the happiest moments of my daily life. I told Kashima this yesterday. Then she asked me to permit her to draw next to me and promised that she won't bother me. Kashima said she wanted to be a hairdresser like her mother. Growing up with a single mother, she must really look up to her mom. I like to support her dreams, so I gave her hairdresser scissors on her birthday. She was really pleased with the gift and said that she considered it her treasure. I lost my favorite pencil case. Where it could have gone? I really loved the muted glow of the brass. Kashima offered to get me a new one. It was a nice thought, but an appropriate one. It seems I've gone way too close to her. I need to tread carefully. Kashima asked me to draw 3 of her favorite flowers, hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos. At her behest, I drew some rough sketches of the flowers. She should understand my feelings toward her after seeing which flower I drew first. Okay. I'll use flower language to convey my feelings. Quite too romantic, I see. What's the florography for hydrangea, bellflowers, and cosmos? Don't ask me. I only know about bones and muscles. There may be a book about florography in the library. They're the same flowers drawn on the sketch pad we found in the art room. They must be sketches this diary was referring to. I hear sloshing. It's probably nothing. Is that it? Is that everything? Do we leave? So we need to go to the library, it seems. So, flowers? Where was it? Was it back here? Yeah, there it is. Plants are arranged. Now that I think about it, flower language was mentioned in the binder. Are there any books about florography here? Bingo. I grab a book about florography from the shelf and look for entries about the flowers. Blue flowers that bloom from early to midsummer, used to indicate frigidity, regret, and capriciousness. Bluish purple flowers that bloom from summer to autumn. Bellflower is unwavering love. Before modern-day cultivars became predominant, Cosmo was short-day plants, so the white, peach, and red flowers bloomed in autumn, used to represent harmony and a pure heart of a maiden. This may be useful for investigation. Let's borrow it. What do we do with this information? I don't think we're supposed to borrow books without permission, but this time I'll make an exception. Say, Yashiki, I think we've done a solid job of gathering information about Kashima. At this point, we might benefit from organizing our thoughts before continuing. How does that sound to you? Sure, let's go back to the infirmary and discuss what we learned with the others. Okay. Share all the information we gathered so far with the other mark bearers. I shared all the knowledge we gained with the other mark bearers. A super complicated case with a bunch of people involved, huh? In situations like this, my boss always tells me to organize the information chronologically. I guess this all started with Rei Kashima and her teacher's love affair. Kashima seemed to be blindly in love with the teacher. That love letter we found in the gymnasium makes it pretty obvious. Kashima must have written that. Her feelings sure were intense. She's got a pair of scissors from him and already started thinking about marriage. But who's the teacher? There may be a clue about the teacher's identity among the items we collected. The notebook, right? And a pencil case? The notebook probably belonged to the teacher. So that teacher has the initial SH, and he was the art teacher. He said he lost his brass pencil case somewhere. Hold on, does that mean... Yeah, it's most likely the pencil case Sho and I found. Sosuke Hirose is engraved on a case, and our unknown teacher's initials are SH. The note and the case belong to the same person, and that can only mean one thing. Impressive, Yashiki. I agree with you. The teacher Kashima was in love with was Sosuke Hirose, the art teacher. He didn't strike me as someone who was hopelessly in love with a student, though. Even if he admired Kashima, he still maintained his distance as a teacher. Though, he never let Kashima know that was what he was doing. If he made that clear, Kashima wouldn't still be clinging to her love in the afterlife. What a passionate girl. I can't believe she continued to love her teacher even after death. So, what made her become a spirit anyway? It is strange. The dead only become spirits if they have grudges. Which means that Kashima remains in this world because she's trying to avenge herself. So, what's her grudge? We have yet to discover that, but her target's mentioned in the rumor. Wait, for real? How Kashima kills people? Still don't get it. How does the fact that she stabs people to death with scissors connect to her target in any way? If that's true, then... Kashima's words? It's a thing she chants, Yukami Ocean Jimon Abe. That's her target. What? You're not making any sense. That's just a bunch of random crap. How's that pointing to anything? Sound it out and think about it, Sho. This is what she actually says. Are you Kamio, Shinji, Manabe? Kashima's searching for her fellow club members, Kamio, Shinji, and Manabe. She's definitely doing it to avenge herself. But Kamio and Shinji are... Exactly. Kashima already killed them 5 years ago. But she doesn't realize that. For her, time's probably stood still since the moment of her death. I wonder why she despises the three of them. To tell you the truth about that, I was shown a strange vision on 2 different occasions when we were investigating. I recount the scenes I saw with the other 3. The first one was a scene of Manabe scheming something after discovering Kashima's love letter. The other one was a scene of Manabe seducing the teacher along with the sound of her shudder. Wow, a spiritual vision? That's so amazing. No wonder you're called the Spirit Doctor. I'll pitch that story to my Oh, come on, Watanabe. Take this more seriously. So, in short, Manabe and her friends has hatched a plot to drive Kashima and the teacher apart. So, that's why Kashima despises them. Correct. I have no idea what happened to Kashima and her beloved teacher after that. What the hell? That's literally the most important piece of info we need to discover Kashima's grudge. Yashiki? Miss Sakamoto might know something about it. She was working here when it happened. You think she'd tell me something like that? She hates my guts. With this much evidence, I don't think she can evade your questions anymore. Plus, you can always drop Mr. Konoe's name if push comes to shove. Looks like the time to unwrap the dark secret of the tragedy 5 years ago has come. A tragedy that originated with Kashima's love. Okay, so do we go talk to the teacher? Is she still here? She is still here. What else could you possibly want from me, Mr. Yashiki? It's getting quite late and I want to go home. Just wanted to ask you one last question before that. I want to know the truth behind the incident 5 years ago. Tell her what I've learned about the relationship between Kashima and the teacher, as well as Manabe and the others. To think you uncovered that much so quickly. Just who on earth are you? Tell me, Miss Sakamoto. What did Manabe and the others do 5 years ago? What happened to Kashima and Hirose? Is she willing to talk? I should never have worked overtime tonight. Not only did I work late, but now I'm forced to recall an unpleasant incident. Sorry about that. Oh, hush. It's too late for your apologies now. So, what do you want to know? Why she's hiding the truth? Why is she hiding the truth? Because it may affect the school's reputation. I can't let outsiders know about it. What did she do? Just recalling the incident after you brought it up is already causing me great discomfort. 5 years ago, a picture was posted on a school's bulletin board. It was Mr. Hirose and a female student in her underwear. That student was Megumi Manabe from 3rd year. Naturally, we called them both in and inquired about the incident. Manabe admitted she was the girl in the picture but claimed Mr. Hirose seduced her first. Meanwhile, Mr. Hirose denied it and claimed Manabe had set him up. Oh, so that's what the girls did, not to Kashima but to the teacher. Unfortunately for him, Manabe's father was a prominent figure in each city. In order to protect his daughter's future, he placed all the blame squarely on Mr. Hirose. That led to Mr. Hirose being dismissed in disgrace. And then Kashima hated them for that, I guess. Mr. Hirose was a delicate, artistic person. The dismissal and surrounding circumstances left him unable to even draw due to stress. Then he turned to alcohol. Is that the car? Late one night when he was driving, his car plunged into the ocean and he died. There were skid marks from the tires where the car left the road, but who can really know if it was a suicide or something else? That is what I know about the incident from 5 years ago. Rei Kashima committed suicide after Mr. Hirose died. She tore open her stomach. It was beyond gruesome. The wound was so deep, it almost reached her back and severed her body in two. So she killed herself after her teacher's death, huh? And the weapon she used should have been... the very same scissors she received from Mr. Hirose. She probably chose to take her life that way as a testament of her love for him. Her family put those scissors in her coffin and cremated them along with her corpse. You sure know an awful lot about this, don't you? Right down to the present he gave her. I learned this from Kamio. She had been trying to cope with her feelings ever since Kashima committed suicide. It was around that time that she came to me. I guess she wanted to feel a little better by unburdening herself of that secret. So you were made aware of Kashima and Mr. Hirose's relationship at the time, as well as Manabe's evil scheme. Yes, Kamio told me. Since she seems to regret her actions, I told her to visit Kashima's grave. And then she promised to go there with her friend. That friend being Student S. What about Manabe? She didn't go. She hated Kashima far more than the other two. She probably blamed Kashima for everything that happened. Now I understand how their decisions affected their lives and deaths. Kamio and Shinji went to a cemetery. When they did, they were marked by Kashima. Manabe survived simply because she didn't go. And now I've told you all I know. Now I suppose you're going to expose the school's sordid past. Rest assured, I'm not going to tell so. Is that so? Speaking of souls, you remind me a bit of the late Mr. Hirose. Me and Hirose? Uh-huh. He had a hard time adapting to the school's etiquette. He was simply an artist through and through. He was always getting worked up over trivial things and could be a little childish. Why should an adult be so serious about a student's love or some silly rumors about the departed? I'll use your opinion as a reference. I'll be going then. Don't forget to lock the door. Miss Sakamoto grabs her rabbit-shaped handbag and leaves the place. Let's head out here too. We don't have any business here anymore. Who could it be? Oh, that's Diamond's phone. Oh, Nakamura is calling. What's wrong? Alright, I'll pass the phone off to Yashiki. He asked to talk with you. He sounds quite panicked. I grab the phone and pull it to my ear. It's me. Massive news, Mr. Yashiki. It's beyond massive. I have no idea she was just around the block. Calm down, Ita. What happened? It's Megumi Manabe, the gold prize. She's in X City right now. What the? I found her name on a local news broadcast. Manabe got off the bus in front of a cemetery this evening. And then she suddenly just screamed and ran out into the road. She got hit by a car. She suffered minor injuries, but she was taken to a nearby hospital just in case. Do you know which hospital it is? I think it's the one near M Tower Station, Kei Hospital. Got it, thanks. Oh, one other thing, Mr. Yashiki. I'm about to take off. Do you need anything else? I'm good. I'll call you if I need anything. Thanks for today, Eita. No problem. See you later. Okay, I see. What did Nakamatsu say? He knows where Manabe is. I'll share the details once we're back in an infirmary. I want Sho to know this as well. Once we're in the infirmary, I tell them about how Manabe ended up in the hospital. I'm just guessing, but do you think Manabe screamed out of nowhere because... Yeah, she mostly likely saw Slitmouth Kashima. Damn, isn't she like fucked right now? Kashima marked Kamio and Shinji when they went to her grave, didn't she? That means Manabe is... That's really bad. We have to go to the hospital and protect Manabe. Except, visiting hours ended a long time ago. It'll be tough to enter the hospital. I'll do something about it. Mr. Konoe's younger brother is actually the director at the hospital. Maybe we get a pass if we ask Mr. Konoe. How do we get to the hospital? Have to ride the bus, huh? Ain't a lot of buses running at this time. Are we gonna hop in your car then? I actually didn't bring my car today. Sorry. Same here. I took my car for inspection. Let's just take a taxi then. It might be expensive, but you got the dough, right, old man? Daimon immediately calls Mr. Konoe and has him ask Kei Hospital's director for permission to enter. It doesn't take long before we're granted permission to visit Manabe. Let's head to the main gate. Once we're all ready, I'll call us a taxi. Alright, I'll end this one here for today. So she got hit by a car. Do you think it's Hirose? Do you think it's him? But man, I can't believe that tied back around with the car screeching in the background, the tire marks in front of that store that hit the post. Are those the same tire marks? That's crazy. Well, now I know where we're going next, the hospital. I want to take the bus, but I guess the taxi's fine too. Man, a new location, a hospital at night. Can't wait. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if it's awesome, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Matane.